What happens when a phone doesn't just respond to you, but starts thinking ahead of you? The Galaxy S26 Ultra isn't just Samsung's next big flagship. It's an AI-first, power-packed, intelligently refined machine that could easily become the most advanced smartphone of its time. Not because it's faster or flashier, but because it's finally smarter. And the technology powering it, that's where the future begins to show. Before we get into the game-changing upgrades, make sure you subscribe to Tech Insights so you never miss your daily updates on next-gen tech and the future of smart devices. Now, Samsung has never been shy about innovation. But this year, they're taking a leap. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is set to be the first truly AI-native smartphone from Samsung, integrating artificial intelligence into nearly every part of the experience. At the core of this evolution is the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chipset, co-developed with Qualcomm and customized specifically for Samsung's hardware. Unlike standard processors, this chip features an on-device AI engine powerful enough to run large language models offline. That means real-time translation, photo editing, content creation, and predictive tasks, all without sending your data to the cloud. It's private, it's fast, and it's incredibly capable. On the software side, Samsung is pairing this with One UI 8.5 based on Android 16. But this isn't just another user interface refresh. Samsung is building what it calls contextual intelligence directly into the OS. This means the phone doesn't just run apps, it adapts them. Open your camera in low light, and it doesn't just switch to night mode. It adjusts ISO, sharpness, and motion blur based on the subject you're aiming at. Use the Notes app during a meeting, and it suggests summaries or creates bullet points based on what it hears. Browse recipes on a web page, and your device might auto-generate a grocery list. These aren't guesses. They're calculated decisions based on your daily behavior. Now let's talk about the display, because Samsung is once again raising the bar. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is rumored to feature a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED panel, but this time it's a third-generation display built for more than just eye candy. With brightness levels rumored to exceed 3000 nits and a variable refresh rate from 1 Hz to 144 Hz, it's made for both power savings and peak performance. The biggest change is Samsung's new AI Vision Booster Pro. It doesn't just adjust brightness based on your surroundings. It actually learns your viewing habits. If you usually reduce brightness at night, it starts dimming before you even reach for the slider. If you switch between apps and video often, it will start preloading refresh rates to reduce lag. The design is also evolving, not dramatically in shape, but in materials. This year's Ultra is expected to feature a hybrid titanium and ceramic body. The ceramic back not only improves durability but offers improved thermal control and scratch resistance, something Samsung has struggled with in earlier flagships. The device will likely be thinner than the S25 Ultra, despite packing a larger battery. And that brings us to another critical upgrade, battery life. Samsung is expected to debut a 500 mAh silicon-carbon battery in the S26 Ultra. Silicon-carbon batteries can store more energy in the same space compared to traditional lithium-ion cells, which means longer screen-on time without increasing the device's size. Paired with more efficient chip architecture, this could finally deliver the 2-day battery life users have wanted from a Samsung flagship. Charging is getting faster too. Ultra will likely support 65W wired charging and 45W wireless, along with improved reverse wireless charging that charges smaller accessories significantly faster than before. Now let's dive into the camera system. Samsung is sticking with its 200MP main sensor, but with massive improvements under the hood. This time, each lens on the phone may have its own dedicated AI image processor. That means the ultra-wide telephoto and periscope lenses can each independently optimize image quality. The periscope lens in particular is expected to offer up to 30x lossless zoom using AI-assisted optical data recovery, meaning photos taken at extreme distances will look significantly sharper. The video capabilities are rumored to support 8K at 60 fps, with real-time background defocus, stabilization, and object tracking. There's also a feature called AI Photo Expansion, which allows you to widen your photo after you take it. Say you captured a picture of a friend, but cut off part of the background. You can swipe to expand the frame, and the AI fills in the missing elements intelligently. It's like Photoshop but instant and built into the camera app. Even the S Pen, Samsung's long-time productivity tool, is getting smarter. The S26 Ultra's stylus is said to include new haptic feedback and support for gesture-based commands. Imagine drawing a shape in the air and instantly launching a preset group of apps or creating a new note with voice transcribed automatically. And for creatives, there's a rumor that Samsung will finally integrate pressure-sensitive AI brushes in Samsung Notes, letting artists simulate textures and materials like never before. For audio and connectivity, Samsung isn't holding back. The S26 Ultra is expected to be the first Samsung device to support Wi-Fi 7 and satellite connectivity for emergency messaging in areas with no cellular coverage. There's also Bluetooth LE audio support with dynamic noise control for Samsung's upcoming earbuds, making the entire ecosystem more intelligent and efficient. But the most defining change isn't what you see. It's what the phone does in the background. Samsung is rumored to launch a feature called Live Context Engine, which passively monitors how you use your phone across apps, locations, and time of day, then uses that data to adapt battery profiles, suggest shortcuts, adjust Do Not Disturb settings, and even reorder your app layout to better match your habits. In other words, your Galaxy S26 Ultra becomes more like a digital assistant that evolves over time. All of this, packed into one device, makes the Galaxy S26 Ultra not just a flagship but a frontier. A smartphone that behaves more like a co-pilot than a tool. It sees, understands, and responds, not because it's programmed to, but because it's finally starting to learn. The expected release for the S26 Ultra is early next year, and if all these upgrades hold true, Samsung might not just stay ahead of the competition. They could change what users expect from a phone entirely. It won't just be about speed or style anymore. It'll be about intelligence, adaptation, and meaningful interaction. If you're someone who doesn't just use a phone but lives through it, for work, for creativity, for learning, and staying ahead, then this device might just be your next big leap. Thanks for watching Tech Insights. Stay tuned, because we'll be breaking down more tech evolutions, deeper reviews, and the kind of future-focused content you won't want to miss.